నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్కారం సార్.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు సార్? చూడ్డానికి ఇద్దరు
బాగున్నాను సార్.
పేర్లు కూడా మీవి హరీష్.
అవును సార్.
యాక్చువల్ ఫుల్ నేమ్స్ ఏవైనా?
నా పేరు హరి శంకర్ సార్.
నేను హరీష్ నారాయణ్.
హరీష్ శంకర్
హరీష్ నారాయణ.
మాకు ఆల్రెడీ హరీష్ శంకర్ ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ, పక్కా మాస్ డైరెక్టర్. ఆయన గబ్బర్ సింగ్, డీజే ఇలాంటి మంచి మాస్ సినిమాలు తీసిన డైరెక్టర్. ఆ లైన్లో మీరు కూడా వచ్చారు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
బ్రీఫ్గా అసలు అంటే మీ గురించి మా తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్కి పరిచయం లేదు కాబట్టి ఎక్కడ తమిళనాడులో ఎలా జాయిన్ అయింది, మీకు స్టార్ట్ అయింది కొద్దిగా బ్రీఫ్గా.
సో వీఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ తమిళనాడు సార్. యాక్చువల్లీ Hari and Harish, we did a movie called Ambuli in 3D. Then we've been trying to do some different concept movies right from our independent film. First movie what we did is an independent film. It's called Orr Eravuu. It's like first point of view movie. Fully the whole movie goes in point of view. So we got best award for that in International Film Festival. Then we wanted to come into mainstream. We did this Ambuli, first Tamil stereoscopic 3D film. And then we did first Tamil horror anthology film called A. And Tarvata we did one Indo-Japan movie which is called Jambulingam. Again it's a 3D film. Then we took a break. We wanted to do something more in mainstream. So we just thought of this concept called Yashoda. We don't want to categorize this as a female-centric film. It's a superb film with female as a protagonist. The hero is motherhood. So we wanted to cast someone who's very strong for that. So we went to Samantha ma'am and she happily agreed and everything started from there.
We'll come again with that part.
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
So you came with a different genre films and different experiments.
Yes, sir.
అసలు మీ ఇద్దరు ఎట్లా కలిసారు? అసలు మీ ఇద్దరు ఎట్లా కలిసి జర్నీ ఎట్లా స్టార్ట్ అయింది?
యాక్చువల్లీ
యూజువల్గా మన దగ్గర ఇలా ట్విన్ డైరెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు కానీ చాలా రేర్గా తక్కువగా ఉన్నారు.
ఓకే సార్.
సో మీది అసలు ఎలా స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి మీ ఇద్దరు ఎలా కలిసారు? అంటే స్కూల్ ఫ్రెండ్సా లేకపోతే ఇండస్ట్రీ ఫ్రెండ్సా?
లేదు, యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్ ఇన్ ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ. యాక్చువల్లీ నేను అసిస్టెంట్ డైరెక్టర్గా అసోసియేట్గా వర్క్ చేస్తూనే ఉన్నాను. ఆ టైంలో ఇన్కమ్ కోసం సైడ్లో ఎడిటింగ్ చేస్తాను. యాక్చువల్లీ షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్స్, కార్పొరేట్ ఫిల్మ్స్ అన్నీ. ఆ టైంలో ఆయన ఐటీలో వర్క్ చేస్తారు, బట్ ఒక షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్ చేస్తారు ఇండివిజువల్గా చేస్తారు. అప్పుడు మ్యూచువల్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఒక కెమెరామెన్ ఉన్నారు. ఆయన అందరూ చెప్తారు ఈయన ఎడిట్ చేస్తే ఇది కొంచెం బాగుంది అని చెప్పి ఆయన వస్తారు. యాక్చువల్లీ అప్పుడు నేను ఎడిట్ చేసి he doesn't know till that time I work as assistant director associate also. So he came when I was editing, we shared our stories. మన జానర్ ఆఫ్ స్టోరీస్, ఆయన జానర్ ఆఫ్ స్టోరీస్ అన్నీ ఒకే ప్యాటర్న్లో ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి we both thought we will do it as a duo directors and work idea.
We found lot of things in common, sir. Like his birth date was 19, mine was 19. His father's birthday was May 25, my father's was May 25. He's Mithunam, I am Mithunam. And the stories, whatever I used to share with him, he'll say, I have another version of the same story.
Myself of Mithunam.
Wow, nice. Then it's a nice combination. So that way, in that format it started actually. Then we thought actually we will try as a duo directors, we will hit strong. We
So
started like that, yeah.
Mindset కలిసింది ఫస్ట్.
Exactly.
Yes.
The
Wavelength, mindset,
Yeah.
అండ్ సినిమాని మీరు చూసే
vision,
యాంగిల్,
passion, everything we got in common, sir.
బట్ ఎట్లా షేర్ చేసుకుంటారు మీ డ్యూటీస్?
So it's easy, sir. Sometimes, see, actually, if there is a decision to be taken, if he is not there in the spot, if I take some decision, it will be his decision also. The same way I trust on him. And we have a lot of things in common, and at the same time, we'll have some healthy fights also for a solution. But the next day, when we see it, it will have a proper solution. Either that's his decision or my decision. It will be proper for the product.
Yeah. It's actually, we see it as a positive, sir, actually. If I have an idea and he's objecting, it's immediately reviewed. That's a process we work in actually. It's not like he's going to say no for everything. And I am also not going to say no for everything. We will come to a mutual point where it's getting reviewed immediately and getting to a better position. Of course, everything is in the hands of people. But for us, when we start something, it can be immediately molded to a better way.
Of course, pre-production లో it is not impossible to work together. బట్ దట్ మీ బోత్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ సెట్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ వేవ్ లెంగ్స్ ఒకటి కాబట్టి ప్రీ ప్రొడక్షన్లో ఇట్స్ నాట్ డిఫికల్ట్ థింగ్. బట్ ఆన్ సెట్ who will take care of direction, who will take care of other things?
Both we share, sir. Actually, we don't have that 3-letter term called ego. So we break that. I know his ego, he knew my ego. So we know where the things will crack. So before that, we know that so that we'll take a countermeasure, not to.
We are always well prepared, sir. Actually, what are the props?
So there is a line in both of you between.
Exactly, sir.
Yes.
We understand each other.
Yes.
And it's not about like he has to say action, I have to say action. If he says action, I'll say cut. If I say action, he'll say cut.
And the question of say action or something. But getting the output from the actors.
Same thing, sir. Same thing.
We may be satisfied at one point, but he may not satisfied.
He'll say that. He'll say that.
Then we will go immediately for the best, sir. Actually, there is nothing like that. Actually, if he's saying actually this, we will have one more shot. I think we need one more shot for this. Okay, we will plan and we will do that actually. So basically, it's like as I told, actually, it's always about the betterment. Of course, as he told, we have some conversations, hard conversations will happen, but it's for the betterment of the story. That's it. Betterment of the visual, everything, every aspect.
So how got this idea of story idea? It's a scam around surrogacy cases.
We were going through some news articles, sir, international articles, and we came across one particular topic which shook us. We were in shock. We were in discussion of this topic for 2-3 days. Then we thought like, why don't we make it as a proper screenplay and put all variables around and we'll shape it up. That's how it started.
But basically subject ఏదైనా పాయింట్ బేస్ అండి ఇట్స్ ఎ థ్రిల్లర్.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
థ్రిల్లర్.
Yeah.
ఈ థ్రిల్లర్ అన్నప్పుడు కూర్చున్న ఆడియన్స్ని సీట్ ఎడ్జ్ని కూర్చోబెట్టడానికి కొన్ని థ్రిల్లింగ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ అసలు కోర్ రోల్ ప్లే చేస్తాయి. సో వాటి విషయంలో మీరు ఏం కేర్ తీసుకున్నారు?
No, actually to be frank, we handle a lot of thriller films from the beginning. Actually, our first film, second film, everything is a thriller genre. So we always have the how to build the tension, how to take the audience into the story, and then where to give them the shock and everything. We almost plan in the pre-production itself actually. So it's easier for us to handle thrillers actually. So
అట్లా షాక్లు ఎన్ని ఉంటాయి సినిమాలో?
అది మీరే చూడాలి యాక్చువల్లీ మూవీలో.
మీకు ఐడియా ఉంటుంది కదా,
we have
3-4 times ఆడియన్స్ థ్రిల్ అవుతారు.
Definitely ఉంటుంది. But starting low, we need some time to take everyone into the story.
Yes,
For that we have different
it's natural for any movie.
emotions. Once where the turn has happened, from that point onwards,
Yeah.
they have lot of layers of thrills
Yeah.
till the very climax. And it is everything is built on something called motherhood.
Yeah.
So this emotion, we believe that it will connect to every audience
actually.
in any country, in any language.
What we feel is actually normally thriller, people say actually few set of people will watch, but since we are touching with the motherhood, we expect all audience can watch this movie, and this movie is made in such a way everyone can watch it. That's why. And we have some sweet surprises, unexpected surprises, and heart-hitting surprises. Everything is in the movie actually.
Did you watch Anushka's Bhagamati Nishabdam?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
we
sir.
watched
Yes.
both.
Yes.
Both are heroine-centric films.
Yes, sir.
And both are thrillers.
Yes.
And related to a scam, in different scam, just like that. ఎట్లా మీరు ఈ సినిమాని దాంతో రిలేట్ చేసుకునే అవకాశం ఉందా?
This is somewhat different, sir.
It's a difference actually.
Because surrogacy is such a topic, and showing a pregnant woman as a lead has so many challenges. Even in our teaser, we wanted to show Samantha ma'am as a pregnant lady. Everyone had a doubt like how people will accept, because she has different colors. She has done so many roles, she has different colors, but showing someone pregnancy will be a shock again. Some might accept, some might not accept. So what we thought is we'll change that into positivity. We'll just show all the contrast, because generally we think that pregnant women are weak, but it's not. They are more stronger. Even we've known so many people. My wife, she's a teacher. She worked till 9th month.
Yes.
So we have so many people like they're traveling in general public transport. It's not easy
Yes.
during pregnancy, but they do it. They have that power. So we just thought like, why don't we touch that power for the thrill element? And that's how it got connected.
Actually, in recent times, in one Kannada movie is also that I didn't remember the name actually.
Okay.
Some pregnant women locked herself in the government office.
Oh, okay.
It's very big applause and big hit cinema in Kannada.
Oh, super, sir.
There is also, she is a pregnant to me. Okay. So, first basically మీ స్క్రిప్ట్ దాని ఇంప్రూవ్మెంట్స్ అవన్నీ అయిపోయాయి. ఓకే. సో సమంత గారి దగ్గరికి వచ్చేసరికి సో ఆవిడిచ్చిన అవుట్పుట్ ఏంటి, చేంజెస్ ఏంటి?
Okay. Actually, right from day one, when we started to visualize the script, we wanted someone to imagine. So we just thought of Samantha, to be frank, from the beginning. Because we don't know how to approach her, everything was there, but still, imagination is free. So we'll imagine, let's see how it goes, let's shape it up. And first of all, we had a smaller version of this movie, this story. So it was not this big scale first. We had like one version is ready, and then we told to our friend, who is Mr. Sendil, he's the EP of this film. He said like, this has to be done in bigger scale maybe, so it needs something more. You do one thing, I have a friend in Hyderabad who is very passionate towards cinema. You just tell this for opinion. We'll take his opinion, what he feels, then we'll proceed. So then we got connected with Mr. Krishna Prasad sir, and I narrated him in for around like 15 minutes. I narrated the whole story. He just kept the phone abruptly. I just thought like, okay, maybe he didn't like it. But that night he called me and he said, I got your story inside me, so I'll just tell you back. You just check it whether it is right or wrong. Then he was telling that for 1 hour. So I was like amazed. Okay, he got so much into the story. Then he said like, this story disturbed me a lot. So I have to see like what you're going to do next. Then we started doing another version. He told like, this has to be more big. We told Samantha ma'am is our choice, and he said first we'll develop the script first, then we can approach her, because we can't go like half-baked the script. So we'll just finish everything. Then we started developing. It was lockdown time. We had like Zoom meetings.
Zoom meetings and everything. Every day we used to update to our producer, and all the conversations was in Zoom actually at that time. And then we went and narrated to her actually. The best part where we felt is actually as soon as we narrated, she told, I got goosebumps, we have to do this film actually. So that's
Very instant.
very instant actually. What generally we thought was actually she will ask the story first and then she will take time to say actually, but frankly saying, she immediately accepted it. That's where it started to a big scale actually.
So I came to know Mr. Krishna Prasad told me,
Yes.
ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మీరు ఇది 3.5 crores-లో చేద్దాం అంటున్నారు.
Yes, sir.
నో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 30 to 40 crores.
Yes.
In
Into
between
10, 12, 15, like that it happens.
ఎట్లా హ్యాండిల్ చేశారు ఇది ఒక విధంగా చెప్పాలంటే మీ మెయిన్ స్ట్రీమ్ సినిమా ఇదే ఫస్ట్ సినిమా.
Correct.
అండ్ ఇంత బిగ్ బడ్జెట్ అండ్ బిగ్ స్టార్స్, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ ఆర్ వెల్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్డ్ స్టార్స్. మురళీ శర్మ, రావు రమేష్, సంపత్ రాజ్, ఆల్ ఆర్. సో మీరు ఎట్లా హ్యాండిల్ చేశారు ఫిల్మ్ని?
First version, it was like we had in that scale, sir. It was not, we didn't had any idea of doing it in pan India and all. But after as it got developed, producer said like, it might be suitable for all other languages also. What shall we do? No, we said like, okay, sir, if it is pan India, we have to meet that quality.
Yes.
And we have to do justification for that.
Yes. And as the project has become bigger and he chose the best person, the best part of this making is everyone owned the film as if it's their film actually. Right from cameraman, right from art director, they felt my contribution towards this film should be more than whatever I did so far. That's the way everyone worked it. That's what I see really actually, because the color scales, the whatever the artists we roped in, everyone, they wanted to show something unique because of this content and the way it's shaping out actually. So that's why it become a larger scale and it become a pan India film actually. So
ఓకే. సో బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ మీరు ఇందాక చెప్పారు, వెల్ బిగినింగ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ సమ్ టైమ్ టు టేక్ ఆడియన్స్ ఇన్ టు ద మూవీ. వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ మచ్? 20 minutes, 15 minutes?
no, it's
Regular
not
grammar.
like that,
That is regular
actually.
grammar. Just to
in this
build the
movie,
plot.
in this movie.
Yeah, sir, 20 minutes.
20
But we have the very thrill element, the very first scene itself is a thrill element.
Okay.
So
Because
we have every 20 minutes we have you will have that proper screenplays, grammar and everything. You have the proper twist, you have the proper things to take to the next level to the story actually. That way it moves actually. So why means actually as you told, there is lot of characters in this story actually. We wanted to establish everyone's one by one. So it will go like that actually. But as he told, in the beginning itself, you will have one thing, so it will take to the 20th minute easily. So
The
we have
premise
that
is new, sir, so we have to give that space. The premise, like a lot of surrogate mothers in one premise, which is, we believe that it's fresh.
Yes.
So we have to give that justification. How it will be if different girls from different state together in one place, playing with their own emotion, knowingly, because surrogacy is something which is very emotional.
Yes.
10
Actually,
months.
for example, we are here for 1 year, leaving our parents and friends, brothers, and everyone. We can feel that thing. Think of a woman who gives birth to a baby and she can't see the baby for her life. That kind of emotion is there in the
This is
story.
the main thing.
That essence is going to take the story to the next level. Actually,
Actually, the problem with the thriller films is the tension, a thriller experience, it should be continued till end. అంటే ఏ పాయింట్లో డ్రాప్ అయినా కూడా ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది. సో ఆ యాంగిల్లో మీరు తీసుకున్న కేర్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈజ్
sir, this thriller, what we believe is it's purely connected with the emotion. So when people are watching the movie, they will be connected with the emotion for sure actually. So that itself will take the audience into the movie, and they will be watching it without any kind of whatever the lag or thing you feel. Actually, it's our idea is thriller with a proper emotion will always work, sir. Actually, that too a native emotion.
And thanks to the actors that we
Yes.
casted, sir, everyone have lived their character. So they will entertain for that particular scenes, whatever genre that scene is. If first scene is a comedy will be there.
Yes.
So it's like that. It's not like a separate track comedy, but like how it will happen naturally inside a premise.
యాక్చువల్లీ యువర్ ఐడియా ఇస్ గుడ్. ఏ థ్రిల్లర్ విత్ ఏ గుడ్ ఎమోషన్.
Yes.
దట్ ఈస్ గుడ్ అండ్ యూ పోయిటెడ్ ది సేమ్ ఐ థింక్. బట్ ఈ ఆడియన్స్ జోనర్ పర్టికులర్గా వస్తే ఎమోషనల్ చూసేవాళ్ళు డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటారు, థ్రిల్లర్ లైక్ చేసేవాళ్ళు డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటారు. ఈ రెండు మ్యాచ్ చేసి చూసేవాళ్ళు చాలా తక్కువ మంది ఉంటారు. సో ఆ యాంగిల్లో మీ సినిమా ఎలాగ కూర్చోబెట్టింది?
It is there, sir. To be frank, before intermission itself, the climax starts.
అవునా?
It will be like that. I mean, the treatment is like that.
ఓకే.
So the whole second half is like a climax.
Okay.
So the twists and turns, like we showed in our first glimpse, it's a maze game.
ఇట్స్ ఎ రేసీ స్క్రీన్ ప్లే.
It's a racy maze screenplay. So you have to judge like either to take right or left. Not literally, but inside the situation will be like that.
జస్ట్ లైక్ ఎ పజిల్.
Exactly, sir. That's why we wanted to symbolize maze. We don't have any maze in the movie, but we have the twists and turns like maze in the movie.
ఓకే. సో ఎనీ సాంగ్స్ ఇస్ దేర్?
We have, sir.
We have songs.
హౌ మెనీ సాంగ్స్?
It's not like full stream song. We have like emotionally bit songs then and there.
Okay.
So it's
Without
like 3 or 4 songs.
Without disturbing the mood
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
disturbing the
audience.
mood
the
flow.
movie.
Disturbing the mood of
It's
the
all
audience.
small songs.
Because we can't just abruptly cut the graph. That's why.
Okay, okay. So what about your next plans?
Next plan, we just got one more interesting
idea
topic.
we are developing right now actually. So that is going on actually.
Whose idea? Yours or yours?
No, it's basically ours.
Okay. So you want to continue your journey like this?
Yes,
With
sir.
new
We are very
directors.
convenient.
We are
New
always-
directors.
Yeah, very much comfortable with this, convenient with this.
Yeah.
I can midnight I can wake him up and say some idea, and he can do the same to me. We have that bonding.
Okay.
So even if he's taking bath, I can knock the bathroom door and we can discuss something. We have that bonding. So why to break it?
No need to break.
I mean, just telling. We didn't thought of it actually.
Okay, okay. So did you see the final output?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's shaping up really good. Hoping for the best.
What is the length of total duration of the movie?
210, 211.
211. It's good. Okay, okay. Hope for the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
తెలుగు టాలీవుడ్కి ఇక్కడ డైరెక్టర్లు హీరోలు అందరి కొరత ఉంది. సో ఖచ్చితంగా మీరు దాన్ని క్యాష్ చేసుకుంటారు, క్యాప్చర్ చేస్తారు.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the kind words, sir.
Thank you for kind words, sir. Thank you.